What's going on, guys? Romo the Roamer. I'm here in Puerto Rico, joined with the man who sold $950,000 on Amazon. And in this video, I'm actually gonna interview him and ask questions about how he did it. Guys, if he can do it, you can do it too.
You can surely do it.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about how you got started with this whole thing. What exactly do you do?
Okay, so I was a corporate cuck, guys. I graduated, I worked minimum wage job after minimum wage job. I didn't know why I was not happy was because I was literally broke. And finally, the realization came upon me. Started watching Gary Vee. I went to TJ Maxx and I bought some Robert Graham shirts that I flipped and made like 60, 70 bucks. First time ever that I made money from something other than a job. And that was when the light bulb went off. So then I started looking for all these different ways that I can start reselling, and I discovered Amazon, and I had a box of books that at a seminar this guy made me buy. I shipped them all to Amazon, they all sold.
Booksellers.
And I made like 100 bucks. And I was hooked. The dopamine in my brain was lighting off, and I knew exactly in that moment what I needed to do. I saw the entire path forward of exactly what I needed to do. I was fully committed. I went into Walmart for 4 hours a night, every night for the next 3 months until I quit my job, and then I was spending 8 hours a day in Walmart.
And what'd you do your first year?
220,000.
How much was profit?
I'm gonna guess I made about 40K. I wasn't really tracking.
So you're like a minimum wage McDonald's worker, basically.
Yeah, but I was free, man. I was free as can be.
So last year, though, you did 950,000. So tell the people your progression from going from 200,000, quitting your job, to 950,000. You probably made how much last year?
So on the books, profit was 80K. That's like net profit. That doesn't include cash back or credit card points or anything like that. So no, I made 80K on the books last year. And so the question was,
well, what did you do? Like, you're telling people you were going to like retail stores and shit, but like, what'd you do last year?
Oh yeah, so Avery and I met about 2 years ago after doing retail arbitrage for a year, and I saw him working remotely, and something clicked in my head. I was like, okay, there's another way to do this business. I shouldn't have to be in the store all day. And that's when I found online arbitrage, and I realized that I can leverage credit and online shopping to get some of my time back, and a prep center. So I send all my stuff to a third-party prep center, and they prep all of my stuff. I don't have to touch anything. That's how I got my time back. I leveraged the business with money and credit. That's how I was able to get to 950,000 by leveraging time and credit and using a different, slightly different business model. Just 1 or 2 ASINs. I bet you 20% of my sales, 30% of my sales came from 2 or 3 ASINs.
Speaking of that, what do you recommend people do?
Guys, click the link below, the 1 ASIN Away Challenge. Avery and I are gonna walk you through step by step.
By the way, I bought the domain just now, 1asinaway.com. So we got it, 1asinaway.com,
guys. In this video, we give you an in-depth, step-by-step process.
It's a ton of videos, it's not just one video.
In 30 days, you will wake up and you will have your first, hopefully, $500 to $2,000 of inventory that's generating you money while you make cookies or go work your 9 to 5. You can be making money on Amazon FBA.
Yeah, so literally, like, we gave away the game in this course. I used to charge for a course, online arbitrage. It's 100% free now. You guys can click the link below. He shot some videos, they're really good. I'm really impressed that he was able to sit down and... Yeah,
guys, so to put things in perspective, I made 2 courses. I did make an OA course like a year ago. This is the first course content, in-depth, deep dive course content that I have shot in the past year. We put our hearts into this, and we are very confident that if you guys actually go through this, you're going to have amazing results.
You know, our motives with this is, you know, I have a software company. We're the host of Miami Sellers Conference. Like, we're really trying to build a community of Amazon sellers. When you join the course, you'll also get access to the Amazon Selling Gang, our Discord group name. ASG! ASG, baby! ASG! And go in there, introduce yourself, let us know what your income goal is. You know, we're out here doing this, traveling. Hopefully we'll attract some some travelers. For some reason, we attract a lot of hustling 50-year-old women, but
that is interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, so we want you guys to. But join the ASG gang, and Taylor got mad at me for the last time we shot this video because I didn't ask enough questions.
He didn't, guys. He didn't. He cut it short after 5 minutes.
What questions would you want me to ask Taylor right now about last year? Like, what's the first step for people to get started besides, you know, joining the group?
The first step for people to get... You know, one thing I did notice about the Puerto Rican culture here when it comes to driving is they're very aggressive drivers. And
That's coming from someone from New York.
And
That's interesting.
All people in the United States, they tend to be aggressive, but they're very, very giving to pedestrians. Here, they don't give a shit. But anyways, biggest thing that stops people from getting started is they're too afraid to pull out the credit card and buy inventory. I'll never forget the first time I bought inventory, other than those books I mentioned, was at Target. I had a cart full of hangers. It was like $100, and I was expected to make like 70. You know, great ROI, but I took 3 laps around the store with a full cart because I was scared. I had all of these limiting beliefs in my mind from my parents, from my relatives, and from my friends who were all working jobs. And what I realized is look, if I don't do anything different, I'm gonna be in the same position that I've always been in. So I pulled out the credit card, I swiped that thing, and guess what? It was the best decision I ever made. So don't be afraid to go out there and do something different and pull out that credit card.
Hell yeah, and also don't be an idiot too. Like, I would mention the Discord group. I would go in there, and if you're about to buy something, you don't have to drop the ASIN, but let's be honest, if you're just starting out, you're probably not that good at this yet. Don't be stingy starting out. Like, be willing to share the ASIN with someone else and say, hey, is this a good lead? Like, don't feel like you have to keep it to yourself. But if you do want to be stingy with it, just screenshot the keep a graph, drop it in the Discord, and say, hey, should I purchase this or not? I can get this from X website for, you didn't have to drop the website name, but I can pick this up for $13. It's selling for $30 on Amazon. And there might be an obvious red flag that me or Taylor or somebody in the community sees, and they're like, hell no, don't buy that.
But to expand on that, the reality of the situation is, guys, is, you know, we're like the Jews around here. We make money together, okay? Don't try to fend it all for yourself. I share a lead with Avery. He knows in the back of his mind he's gonna bring one to me, okay? Share your best stuff with us. We're gonna share it with you. Can I get a oh yeah?
Oh yeah! And that's it. Much love. Thanks for watching.
All right, thanks for watching.